Why nobody likes this girl? She is
Why?
bald, muscular, funny, feminine. She's like the male version of Andrew Tate. Everybody should like her. I can't. What is this character design? This is so much 2020. I thought we passed this era. I like different characters. I really do. Gamers had enough characters like this because there was many games that have empty characters. Maybe we are prejudging, but I think it's gonna be bad. Game trailer has faced significant backlash with roughly 125,000 dislikes, and Naughty Dog closed the comment in YouTube. You can't comment. I think they deserve it, and I think after this game, Neil Druckmann has to get together. Neil, you wrote a good story, Last of Us, and you can write good story. Stop this bullshit. I think game has some standards, that for sure. If Naughty Dog's making a game, gameplay will be good, but I am worried about the story. Elon Studios developer of Frostpunk 1 and 2 laying off some employees. Well, I think they didn't sell enough in Frostpunk 2. I never played the game, but I heard these games are pretty good. There's a French guy named Orhun Kayap. He likes the game. For guys who doesn't know Orhun Kayap, he is indie gourmet. He can smell good indie from bad fans and hates Red Dead Redemption 2, so he deserves punishment. Other than that, guy have a good taste in indie games. And game looks good. I don't know too much about the game, but it's kinda sad that developers losing their job. It's hard to be a game developer in these days. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth director asked modders to avoid making anything inappropriate. Well, my friend, modders are very horny, and you have pretty beautiful characters like Claude, Claude's mom, Claude's enemy, and Claude's best friend. If you have these guys, expect things to be inappropriate, and modders say, yeah buddy, we are not going to do that, surely, right? Surely. Well, I don't know. Developers and director, they each themselves because if you add this woman character like that, be ready for weird things. Skull and Bones is reportedly going to remain supported for year 2, despite no one is playing it, and they are trying to make new content for the game, even though Steam numbers are on ground. I don't expect nothing from this game. Look, I know Ubisoft not making good games recently. Skull and Bones are on another level. I thought Star Wars Outlaws was the worst game of the year, but they surprise me every time. Elon Musk gets kicked from the Path of Exile too, for performing too many action in a short time. Well, Elon Musk said he was so good at the game, anti-cheat caught him by accident. Yes. I think weird part not that he is banned from the game. Weird part is how he can find time to play the game. Imagine you are the world's richest man and you still have time to play games. Well, for me it doesn't matter. I love playing games, but I know when you grow older you have less time to play games. So it's surprising that Elon has time to play games. It's nice that me and the world's richest man have one thing in common: playing games. Capcom wants to revive more of its classic IP. It's a nice thing for old players. I am not that old, so I only want two things from Capcom: Resident Evil and Resident Evil. I know Capcom makes flawless games, but it's the only series that I only care from Capcom. I know Capcom makes a lot of good games, and I play them as well. I love Dragon's Dogma 2, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, Devil May Cry. I love these games from Capcom. And Capcom has a lot of old classic games like Mega Man, Okami, Dino Crisis, Ace Attorney, Kunitsigami. You have to really old to know these games. I don't know any of these games, but Capcom wants to revive this game. I trust Capcom. I think they will make good games and they want to revive dead franchises, which is good for grandpa gamers. The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered locks down PC release date. I was waiting for this game. I wanna play this game so much. I know there's a lot of contradiction about story. One base split it too. I know one major spoiler as well. Season 7 of Walking Dead again. I know, but still I wanna play this beautiful game with my professional mouse aim. I have little experience on controller. My aim not good with controller. I am a chat gamer. Sigma boy. Just joking. Not everybody needs to have a good aim like me. The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered will make its own debut on April 3, 2025. I'm waiting, I wanna play with Ellie. I mean, control it. New updated sales for Elden Ring. Elden Ring has sold 29 million copies so far after the recent DLC Shadow of the Erdtree. Ha, I played Elden Ring, I can say it's an incredible game. I liked hard boss battles, but I cannot stop myself talking about Melania and this two-statue boss. I hate these bosses. I just simply hate. I know hate is a strong word, but it's still not strong as how I describe my hate to these bosses. Even thinking about these two statues makes me have PTSD. I wanna forget these bosses, but every time when I remember Elden Ring, their image in my head, it took my 10 hours, but I beat them. I think I was under level and I didn't use Mimic Tear or any summons. That's why it took so much time. Elden Ring Night Rain. This looks like Battle Royale Elden Ring. How I feel about this announcement, I simply don't know. It can be good, it can be bad. We will see when it's released, but I don't think Hidetaka Miyazaki in this project. He probably working on something else. I trust From Software, so I think game will be good, but I am not sure. Ubisoft wants to change Far Cry series, so Ubisoft basically, finally, at last understand that something is wrong with Far Cry series. Well, I loved Far Cry series until Far Cry 5. After Far Cry 5, everything gone downfall. I finished Far Cry 5, it was barely okay game, and I played Far Cry 6, that was unplayable. There's so many empty missions, bad fighting, bad story, repetitive gameplay. It was so boring. After 8 hours, I didn't play the game. So yeah, they need huge change for Far Cry games. I hope they will make good Far Cry game like Far Cry 3 or Far Cry 4. Till this day, Far Cry 4 is still my favorite. Story wise, Far Cry 3 better, but other than that, Far Cry 4 is better than Far Cry 3. For me at least. Well, some developer asked about Gwent in Witcher 4 and developer said it will be part of in this world. Let's go boys, Gwent in Witcher 4, let's go! In Witcher 3 I collected almost every special Gwent card. I joined the tournament. I won the tournament. That was amazing. I like the idea of Gwent. It's really fun card game. I hope they will make Gwent better in Witcher 4. I hope there will be a lot of missions of Gwent or tournament stuff like that, you know. CD Projekt Red developers also says that they learned a lot from Cyberpunk. I hope they learned from Cyberpunk 2077 because it was unfinished game, but after the Phantom Liberty they patched up the game really good. I hope they don't publish the game so soon. It will be bad idea. I think they learned their lesson. And last thing about the game, some people have problem main character is Siri. Well, I get that. I wanna play with a man, muscular man. I just prefer to play with male protagonists, but I am okay with playing Ciri. Ciri is a good character. I know Geralt's story ended, but still I wanted to play with Geralt. He is a good written character, but if they write Ciri good, I will be okay with that. Hey you, help me reach 1000 subscribers. It's really important for me. Just subscribe please and have a nice day. See you in the next video. Bye.